Hi, it's Roger here in New Zealand at the first Excel Preschool. I'd like to first of all say thank you to all the Life members for an incredible February. We've been doing the most amazing things all over the world, and at the same time what you're going to see during this little video is what's happening right now in New Zealand for the future of Excel, with the preschools, with the cafes, and they've got some incredible sharing as well. So enjoy this video and look forward to having an amazing March with Life members all over the world.
Welcome to Excel Preschool.
Our mission is to make this place a great place for children to grow and for families to thrive.
When you go inside, you see that there's actually a whole series of messages that have come from around the world where people have all given their support as well, as far away as China and India, from America, from England, and they've all come to support what's happening here today because they've realized what an important day it is. And this is the first seed.
Make a big circle, make a big circle, make a small circle.
We have a plan, because Excel stands for Extraordinary Lives, and we have a plan for having thousands and thousands of preschools just like this all over the world. The reason that the butterfly is the symbol for transformation is just the way that it does transform. It isn't something that you build piece by piece. That's not how it works. But what happens is one day, instead of just an arm or a leg or a wing being built, one day the entire butterfly just pops out, and there it is. Just all of a sudden it just pops out. And we're all in this world together, all from different countries, different communities, and sometimes it can feel like we're battering against each other. But perhaps all that's happening is the same way that every single one of these little children here will turn into a butterfly. Perhaps also we're all part of the bigger butterfly. And I can feel it happening already. All of a sudden, I hereby declare Excel Preschool open! There will be people in the future in India, people in the future in Africa, people in the future in places like America and Canada and England who will be thanking what happened here today and the efforts of this group today, and we'll be remembering back to this point where this was the very beginning. This was the very, very first time that we actually cut the ribbon and opened up an Excel Preschool. Thank you all for being here.
Excel Cafes is destined to be the preferred meeting destination for business people, for entrepreneurs, and for anybody wanting to take business or their experience of business to a whole nother level. The Excel story started a little bit like this. We had an Excel Life member come into our cafe which was previously known as Eastgate. We looked up, she walked in, we went, she was like an angel. She goes, why don't you come along to the Excel Results Foundation? They're running an evening, a preview. And then they're having a breakfast the next day. And we're like, wow, a preview and free breakfast? Hey, what a deal! I approached Roger and said, you know what? We could really do with your help. We set this business cafe model up to generate money so we could give it away for children and young people. That's why we did this. He looked at me and goes, okay, we'll come and have lunch at your cafe tomorrow. I'm like, hey, for real? It was amazing because we've approached a number of different investors over the years to come on board the social enterprise journey with us. And then of course we come across Excel. There's a great match. It's all about being go-givers, not go-getters. It's all about what can we do to give, to be of service. Ladies and gentlemen, we discovered Excel Results Foundation, and as such, we are now the proud owners of Excel Cafes.
Imagine that all over the world, right this minute, there are entrepreneurs getting together, swapping opportunities, meeting up with incredible people. Now, just take that thought, and now think about going into a cafe. Let's say we're here in Auckland, and we go into a cafe, and it just so happens that right now it's evening time, let's say in America. So in Los Angeles, you can actually see, even in the morning, you can see on the screens a talk that's currently going on in an Excel cafe in LA, because it's there, and you can actually listen into it, you can see what's happening there. And by the way, if you finish that one and you're done with that, you can see the one happening in Japan. In fact, 24 hours a day, you can connect with any one of the entrepreneur meetings going on within Excel cafes all over the world, see what's going on, look back at what's there, because it's all been recorded as well. And the best part is, let's imagine you come here late at night, and now we have the event that's happening in London, and you're watching the event, and you see something interesting happening, and you're seeing scrolling across the bottom all the opportunities that are showing up. And these are opportunities that are showing up, and then that people can respond to right then and there. And you realize it's a touchscreen. You realize that you're in this cafe, and you're having a coffee, and you decide you want to put an opportunity from Auckland up straight away and get immediate feedback from people who are actually using the system over in London as well. Now you take that concept and you understand what global business is all about. That when you step in to Excel cafes, you're not stepping out of your city. You're stepping into the world. You're stepping into a world of possibilities, into a whole world where everything is possible. Whatever opportunities you want, they're on the boards, they're on the walls. You don't have to go any further than that. You take that concept of that, and you can see that this is the very, very first step. Now, right now, we don't have connected on the screens all the other Excel cafes, because this is cafe number 1. But you take that concept and see how quickly this can move. Already, as I travel around the world, in every single city, there are people already saying, I'm ready to take the franchise. I want to take it in the city. We're going to start in every city where we currently have Life Members, which is going to be, by the end of this year, over 100 cities already. We're going to have Excel cafes in place by next year, which means that already you can go to any city, you can connect up with the people there. You know when you go into one, there's going to be Life Members who are there, and at the same time, you know you can connect even virtually to anyone in the world. No one else does that, and it wouldn't even be possible if it wasn't for all the Life Members who already are in place making this happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we announce to you the international launch of Excel Cafe.
So this month you see some of the new initiatives that we have kicked off here in Auckland, which are going to be rolling out all over the world. These would not be possible if it wasn't for the Life Members themselves stepping up with these ideas. And we have many others. Some of you already know in your local areas the different things we're doing with Excel Institute, different things we're doing with how the Wealth Dynamics is growing and all the events. The key thing is, whatever idea you have, whatever initiative you have, then pass that forward, move that forward so that we can actually contribute and work towards that as well. Remember, everything is about show up, step up, and give back. I want to say, like I said last month, and I'm going to say it again because this month has been the most incredible amount of activity. It's been record-breaking in Australia, in England. I want to say again a big thank you to everyone back in Singapore head office for all the work that they've been doing, to all of our city managers and country managers, and of course also to you, the Life Members, for what you've been doing as well to continue to build momentum towards worldwide wealth. I also want to say, as far as showing up goes, we have the Entrepreneur Business School that's coming up. It's only a month away now, so if you're deciding you come along for that, make sure that you book up for that, go online, and make sure that you actually get your place. I know flights are getting busy right now. It's going to be the most amazing event. We have some incredible mentors coming. And for those who haven't yet heard, we also have the National Achievers Congress happening in Singapore in May, where we will have both Margaret Hansen and T. Harv Eker, along with myself, who are going to be on stage to 15,000 people. It's going to be the biggest event in Asia this year. So we're going to be telling you about the tickets we have for that for you, and also the Global Speaker Summit coming up. Many, many different events, and of course, the events in your city as well. So have a magical month ahead in March, and remember to show up, step up, and give back.